Hello, everybody. Andrea Twarowski here, your online business coach, helping you make sales like now. So let's talk about your live video. So that is what I am doing now. Now, some people may agree with me and some people may not, because as you can tell, I do not spend money on expensive lighting equipment. I'm not saying that I won't someday, but I feel and I prefer when I'm watching somebody and learning from somebody who's more real, who's more down to earth. And not everybody agrees with me on this, but I can tell when somebody has spent, hundreds of dollars on lighting. Now, I spent about $100 on my webcam, so that's not a lot. I'm sitting in front of the window, not behind, so you do have some natural light. Sometimes I do turn on the light in my office, but I kind of feel like it leaves this like orange hue. So I just prefer to just leave the window open, and this is the light, and this is me. But again, everybody's different. But especially when you're starting out, you do not have to spend money on expensive lighting equipment. You can if you want, because that is considered a business expense. But I don't know. I just don't feel like I have to necessarily, so I just haven't yet. Again, I'm not saying that I won't, because I can appreciate some good lighting, but I'm just so, like, I do lives all the time that, I just haven't looked into it too much, to be honest with you. But a lot of people do have the question, like, okay, like I had a client the other day who wants to start doing a Facebook Live. She wants to do them once a week, I think she said, which is awesome. And then I had another client who wants to get on YouTube. But they all say, but I don't want to spend any money yet doing that. Perfect. That's where I can help. But you do need a webcam. That's the one thing that you need. You can spend $20 on one. You can spend $100. You could spend $1,000 or more. It just depends on how good you want the video to look. My last webcam was like $25, and it looked fine, but not as good as this one looks, in my opinion. I still kind of feel like I want some more lighting. And I hope you can always hear me okay, because it's not the most expensive one out there, but in time, right? But that's what a lot of people say is, okay, well, how can I get started without having to spend money? The best thing to do is to buy a webcam, hook it up, and start doing this. This is what I do. Now, I do actually pay for something. It's called, you can look it up at zoom.us, so ZOOM.us, because I host webinars pretty much every day. I teach online pretty much every other day. So I do pay for this, but this allows me to do this and to save all of the videos. So sometimes, like I know on YouTube, they do have the webcam option. You just have to upload the video to YouTube. So that's easy too. But I found when I did that, the quality was quite poor. So I like being able to be on this Zoom. So I did have to pay for that, and I'll leave the link on the bottom, but it's not something that you do have to pay for. So what you can do if you don't want to spend money is to buy, of course, a webcam, and then you would just save the video to your laptop or your computer, and then you could upload it into YouTube. That's it. Simple. But you're not able to do something live with that unless you use something like Google Hangouts, something live like that. And I don't believe on Google Hangouts you can save the video, but I don't know for sure. It's just been such a long time since I've used it. And since I teach online a lot, like I need people to be able to be a part of the whole thing. So that's why I use Zoom. But like I said, I mean, to get started simple, sit in front of a window, have a good webcam. Some webcams have a mic, some do not. I needed one, so mine's with the webcam. And look nice. I forgot to mention that. You do not have to look amazing, but look nice. Put on some makeup, do your hair a little bit, look nice. There's nothing worse than hopping on a live in your pajamas, your hair is all messy, you're eating cereal, and being like, hey guys, sorry, I'm eating cereal right now. That's okay if that's you, obviously, and that's the image that you want to portray. But if you're trying to hire out a service, or if you're selling a service, people may not take you very seriously if you show up in pajamas and you're eating cereal, right? Like, people tend to take people more serious, or I guess seriously is the right term there, if they look the part. You would not want a lawyer's services who showed up to your house in pajamas. You would not want to go to your makeup artist who had horrible makeup. You would not want to get your hair cut by somebody who just didn't obviously care about their hair. Like, does that make sense? It may sound silly and may sound superficial, but it's true. Even I had an experience with this. I was hopping on an online training. It was free for essential oils on skincare, okay? And I just like to learn about these types of things, right? But the teacher hopped on. It was about 8 o'clock at night, so I get it. But she hopped on in her pajamas. Her hair was very messy. She was eating cereal, so this is where the example comes from. And she had horrible skin, you guys. She had horrible skin. And here she's teaching us how to, you know, have great skin with essential oils. I was kind of confused. You know, not to sound superficial, but you have to look the part. I left the webinar within a minute or two. I'm like, you know what? Is this some kind of a joke? So, and I think a lot of people did too. Yeah, so I'm sorry if that sounds harsh, but it's so true. So look the part, stand in front of a window, buy a webcam. That's pretty much all you need to get started. That's the cheapest thing to do to get started. If you want to take it a step further and to host meetings online, to be able to save the videos, to be able to add a password to the videos, then you do have to sign up for that, and I can help you if you want, but just let me know. So I hope this helped. If you have questions, just let me know.